guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's been a long time coming. Getting ready for the day, and I figured we would just sit down together. Honestly, I need to get a new makeup bag because this is what we're working with. If you guys didn't know, I'm originally from LA, Valley girl through and through, born and raised. Summer 2016, I moved to France almost 4 years ago, which is crazy to say that it's been 4 years almost. I bought a house in the French countryside that's about an hour outside of Paris. Past year has been like full renovation, which I really owe you guys a full sit down video. I promise that's coming. Backtrack and show you guys like before, after, showing me do the renovation, like all of that. So overwhelming is like an understatement if I'm being honest. Your girl can't set her under eyes. Like, I've tried a million times. I have the driest skin. Every single time that I even just lightly powder the under eye area, creases. Oh my god, it's so bad. Anyways, so I've been doing this renovation for a year. Literally this time last year, I was demolishing I actually had purchased it with my ex-boyfriend, and then very quickly after we bought it, I realized it was not gonna work. I will never buy another property with anybody else ever again because you just have to compromise. I felt like I was constantly compromising. Like, I love to make everybody happy, but I'm like, sometimes I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I know what's best. I knew what I wanted to do with this house for like 4 years. So apart from this renovation, I have been doing like new hobbies. I've been wanting to play tennis for literally years. I remember when my mom came to visit in 2022. I remember being on the dating apps and like asking every single guy if they played tennis. Let's just say no man has taught me how to play tennis. I've never had a single date around tennis. So I was like, you know what? This is my year. Why is every time I do this just like terrifying? Quite expensive too, but I absolutely love it. I have a group tennis lesson that I do every single Saturday morning, and then I also do private lessons. I think I've done 3 private lessons and 4 or 5 group lessons now, and I love it. No other sport that I do, because I love working out, I love weightlifting, I love running, I love bike riding, swimming, but all those I have my mind free, whereas tennis, you're literally focused in on the activity. So my mind goes completely silent, and it's the one thing that's really been helping me get through the last, which feels like crossing the finish line when it comes to these renovations. Later in the day, and I am gonna be going, oh, I see little carrot. I'm gonna be going to the south of France in a few days, so I'm gonna be doing my nails, and I use these press-on nails because the Gel X, like actual gel to my nail, does not work. The thing is, I don't know what I'm gonna be wearing essentially, but I mean, I know it's gonna be a lot of blues and yellows and like green. We have this yellow color, which is like the true butter yellow color, and we have this pink color, but it's like a little bit too pink, and I ordered a nude and was supposed to come yesterday and it did not come. I don't know, should I just play it safe and just go with like a nude pink color? Decisions. Anyways, I'm gonna do my nails. I have to do them quickly, and I have a little snacky snack here. I really love this one. High protein, 15 grams of protein. I'll probably be sharing that a lot more about the vlogs of like my health and fitness journey, but I don't want to ramble too much. I'm gonna quickly touch up my cuticles, trim my nails, file them a bit. And if I'm being honest, I actually thought I was going to relocate back down to the south. I had told the universe, I was like, okay, if it's meant to be, like, show me a sign, like, this is that trip. And that was in end of January, which was a few months ago. I wouldn't say the worst trip. There was just several, because I'm trying this thing where I don't put attention on things where I don't want it to like grow, you know, like, have you heard that expression, like the more energy you give something, the bigger it grows, the bigger the situation. There was a few things that happened. It did not work out, and I was like, okay, I take this as a sign that I'm not going to be relocating, because that would have happened like right now. I would have been relocating back to the south and just really trying to follow what flows and what feels right and what feels aligned. And I'm like, yeah, maybe I will move to the south of France again, or maybe I will change careers, or, you know, maybe I will move to another country. I'm thinking like south of Spain, but I'm not putting a timeline, and I'm just following what flows and where opportunities align, or where I meet people, or what like evolves naturally. I feel like I am such a go-getter person that if I say I'm gonna do something, I do everything in my power to make that happen. And then I start to almost ignore the signs that I'm getting from the universe that maybe this isn't aligned. Like maybe this shouldn't be happening. I fully got that from the trip when I did in Cannes end of January. That fully happened. And I will say I'm really relieved with that decision to not move full-time to the south. And the way that I counterbalance that was I pre-book trips for May, June, and July to the south of France. And I might be going to Mallorca and Marbella. When I did have a second apartment where I loved it, I love the duality of my life. I love being able to be in, have two different homes. But I will say it was a lot of work. It was a lot of stress. It was very stressful. I felt like I had to balance a lot, having animals and just like 2 households, 2 insurances, 2 of everything. I just don't know if I'm really ready for that right now, especially because my house is still not finished. And I said for years, literally for years, that I wanted to turn this place into an Airbnb, because I never, like, the only reason why I even live in this area is because of my ex-boyfriend. Like, we originally bought the house together. It didn't work out. Very shortly after signing the papers and getting the keys, it was not working out. I decided to like end it. I bought it because he wasn't able to financially. But we was in this vicinity. We chose this area because of my ex-boyfriend. I would have never chosen to be here. It's always been the south. And I was able to, it just kind of aligned. It just flowed, like I said, for me to get this place. And I don't regret it. I love this place. It is so beautiful. It is literally my calm, safe place. I feel so grateful every time I'm here. I love it here. It's just, I can't see myself continuing to like live in this space full time. I said, okay, well, I'm going to be getting this house. I'm going to renovate it, and then I'm going to put it on Airbnb and make additional income. Well, to say the least, after doing all this heartache, stress, and everything, all this money and time and energy, I'm like, maybe I won't put it on an Airbnb. Or like, maybe not right now, because it's been a lot. It has been a lot. And that is an understatement. So I've decided, for now, no Airbnb. For now, no second apartment, and I will just travel. And the good thing about that as well is I will be able to, so interesting, because when I look at the stickers on my paper, they look so cute, and then I put them on my nail and I'm like, that looks disgusting. Gives me the flexibility and the freedom to essentially be like, okay, this aligns, or this works, or the weather is looking really good, or, you know. And I had fully, before I got my apartment in Aix-en-Provence in the south, I fully visited there several times. Several times. And it's just very different visiting a place and living in a place, like having to deal with XYZ. I don't want to get into it, but it was just like literally energetically not aligned. And I felt like it was a bit forced. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. You'll just have to stay tuned. But for now, she's having a Barbie hot girl summer, and she's just like living her best life. Maybe I should put clear nail polish on top of this. Living her best life, not focused on chasing no man. Literally just want to look good, feel good, smell good. That's it. Literally, that's all I want to do. Be the best version of myself and be unbothered, essentially. Oh wait, I unplugged it. Hold on. That's my little update. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Be sure to leave me a comment down below letting me know what you guys want to see in terms of the house renovations, if you guys have any questions about the house, anything like that, so then I know I can share that when I do my recap video shortly. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like a 1-part or 2-part or 3-part. I don't really know. I have a ton of footage that's just like stored and stocked away that I would just need to compile, you know? I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.